Okay, guys. Okay. Sorry for the late meetings. Mm, yeah. Okay. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about the C# GUIs. Okay. GUI means graphical user interfaces. Uh, yeah. Shall we move to GUI? Okay. First, when you're going to create a project, you can create a new project. I'm using Visual Studio 2022, and these are the basics. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to select the Visual. Okay. C Sharp, Windows Forms, and next. And I'm going to give a name. Mm, okay. This is some example name. Okay. Project name. Still creating a project. Okay. 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 For this one, we are going to. This is the call the form. This is the form. Like we can run the form and we can see what is output. Still building. Okay. This is our output, and this is our form. Okay. This is example. Okay. I'm going to close this one. Okay, and I'm going to create these things. I think I hope you guys know about these things. And first thing I'm going to explain about the text field, text box. Okay, text box. Okay, this is the text box. Okay, and normally when you are going to be using text box and text box, we have to rename the text box. Okay, text box. Okay, I'm going to not. Okay, for the text boxes, text box, when you're going to be rename the text box, okay, that is a mandatory because think about there are so many text boxes. Okay, just I'm going to draw so many text boxes. Okay, we can't identify what is this the text box name, this one and this one. Okay, for our identification we are going to be rename the text box. Okay, when you're going to be rename, there are some formats, the simple formats. For the text box, we are going to start from txt. That's the represent text field, text box. Okay, and we can give a name, text box name. I'm going to give a name, something like that. Okay, this is the way of writing text box uh, for identifications. Okay, and I'm going to give a rename these text boxes. Uh, I'm going to rename it is properties. Yes, in properties, I can change the name. Uh, we had to fix that. Yes, this is the variable name. Okay, I'm going to give txt name. Okay, this is the for the name. This is the name text field. Okay, same as this one. I can give some different name. We are not given the same names, same text names. I'm using age, something like that. Okay, and txt uh, post. Okay, okay. These are some text fields, and I hope you guys know about the labels. Labels. These are some labels. Oh, sorry. I'm going to rename the label. Okay. The label naming. This is the naming name. Label naming. Okay. And for our identification, we are going to be rename the label attributes name LBL name. LBL means label. Okay. For the labels, we are going to use LBL name. Okay. And I'm going to just copy some two labels. Okay. And I'm going to rename it as one as this is the label LBL age and attribute name should be a age. And for this one, I'm going to use post. Okay, that's a post, and I'm going to label attribute. Label name should be LBL post. Okay, these are my identifications, and I hope you guys know about the button, this button, and we can give the button name as well. When you are going to rename the buttons, we are going to be use btn whatever what we need the button name. Okay, and I'm going to change this one. And these are buttons, and I hope you guys know about the checkboxes. Okay, when you're going to be rename checkboxes, we are using yeah, checkboxes. I'm going to use chk and checkbox name. Think about mm, what is called city. Okay, and I can change the city name as Candy. Okay, for the buttons we are using btn. These are the names, the button name. Okay, and label name, and this is the text box name. And for the checkbox, we are using chk city. Okay, and radio radio buttons we are using rdo whatever names what is called gender radio. Okay. These are some things we are going to be using C sharp, not only C sharp, Java also we are using something like that. txt name, txt age, txt cost, lbl cost, lbl age, btn save, chk candy, something like that. Okay, and we can find these things in our forms. See, we can identify these are my labels. That's a label. That's my label, and these are my txt text box names. Okay, course is my text box name. These are my identifications. Okay, and there are so many attributes and tools. Normally we are know about the yes, these are the normal things. Okay, label, buttons, radio buttons, text field. Okay, radio buttons. What are radio buttons? Uh, radio, radio button. Some like kind of like this. Mail, RDO, mail. Okay, if you need you are going to use a different another gender, we can use in different names. RDO, female, and attribute name should be a female. Okay, female, something like that. Okay, these are things and the normal things in when you're using C sharp. Okay, and okay, when you're going to be write the code, you should remember these things. When you're going to be using text, we have to rename text, something like this: txt name, txt labels. I think previous semester, previous years, they asking about the how to rename this one, how to change the text box attributes names. Okay, and please remember these ones. And okay, these are normal things. Okay, I'm going to write inside the code for the save button. Save means I'm going to retrieve the names. User going to be inputs user's name. Okay, maybe the name should be a slate. Age should be 15. Course should be HNDIT, something like that. Okay, these are the user inputs, and I'm going to retrieve this one. Okay, inside the save buttons, I'm click on the save buttons, and you should remember this one when you're writing codes. You should remember this one: private void. This is your button name. Okay, this is your button name. This one, btn save. Okay, and this is the underscore click means I'm going to click this one. I am going to click my button, save button. I'm going to click it. Okay, that's a mean click. And this is the object sender and the event arguments. We are calling E. Okay, these are the things. When you're writing codes, you should write. Maybe they can ask write the code for the inside the buttons. Okay, you have to write these things: private void, btn save, underscore click, and should be this object senders, event arguments E. Okay, and okay, I'm going to write first thing. I'm going to get the user's inputs. Okay, user going to be input as a sliat, the name. Okay, for that we are writing a sliat. These things I think you know in previous session we talk about the variable declarations. Okay, and some kind of name variable expression we are using strings. Okay, string. Okay, string name. Okay, equal. Normally when you're writing the previous sessions we are using something like that, something like it. No, in this time we are not going to be write the hard code. This is a called hard coded one. Okay, we are not going to be hard coded. We are going to be get the user inputs. Okay, for that we have to identify what is the my text box name. Okay, I have to identify what is my text box name. Okay, I can see the text box name here, text box name from here. Okay, and I'm going to use txt name. Okay, and you should use dot text. Dot text means you're going to be get the value from your text box. You're going to be get the values from the text box. The text box name is the name, txt name, and you're going to be initializing this for the names. Okay, and I'm going to use age, int age, same as this one. My text box name, txt age dot text, and next function is string course, and txt course dot text. Okay, these are things. Okay, and there's errors. Why? Okay, there's errors called when you're going to be using integers and double floats, something like that. Okay, we have to converting. Again, normal thing is when you're writing text box, it's take as a string value. When you're writing a text box, it's going to be take as a string value. Therefore, that one we have to convert it. Okay, I'm going to convert it this one. Okay, I'm using convert dot to int 32, and inside the brackets I'm going to write my text field name dot text. Okay, this is the conversions. This is the int conversions. String into int conversion. Okay, this is a comment. Okay, and I'm going to write a console dot write line. I'm using name age course. Okay, and I'm just going to check the values. Okay, first I should run the code. Okay, before that I need the output. View output. Okay, I'm going to check. I'm going to write clear. Age is 50. HND ID. I'm going to click the save button. See, clear. What about this? Okay, I'm going to write. Okay, I should write a separate console dot write. Okay, we'll see the output. I'm writing clear, and age should be a 50, and course should be a HND ID. See, these are my outputs. Okay, these are user inputs. Okay, this is not a hard code one. These are user inputs. This is the way of writing. User going to be insert, and we are going to be set the names, get the names, and you are going to be using the names. Okay, and just think about, I am going to check there's a age. Okay, I'm going to just checking about the age. I'm going to check age is greater than 10. Okay, age is uh, greater than 18 should be print, should be print uh, adult. If not, if, if not child. Greater than and equal. Okay, I'm using, for this one we have to use conditions. Okay, and previous semester we had talked about the conditions. I'm using if condition. Okay, if, okay, if condition, inside if condition I'm using age. Why I'm using age? I've already declared my age, get the age, and I'm declared greater than and equal to 18. Okay, should be a console.write. Console.write uh, adult. Okay, if not else, and if we can print it child. Okay, we'll see the code is working or not. Okay, I'm going to check this, type this one. It should be a first thing going to check 50. See, adult. Okay, if not, I'm going to change as 5. Output should be a child, something like that. Okay, this is the way of writing the codes, the basic codes. Okay, and okay, I'm going to change this one into, okay, name, okay, password. I'm going to use pass. Okay, I'm going to use this one to a pass. I'm going to remove this ones. Alright. I'm going to use this one as a username. Text is empty. Uh, Username. Okay, I'm going to change as a username. Okay, username, and I'm going to change the password, agent to password, label, okay, and text should be a password. Okay, just think, I have a login form. Okay, this is a login form. Okay, I'm going to use label. Natalie boy. Sorry. Login. Okay, I can change the size as. Okay, I'm going to change for something like that. Okay, I have login form. Login. I'm going to remove this ones. Okay, I'm going to remove things. And yes, why? Okay, okay, I have a login form, and I'm going to change the login. Okay, I have a login for username and password. It should be a type. The user is going to be at the username as an admin. Okay, should be a user admin. I'm going to change. User name should be admin. Okay, admin, and password should be a B123. Okay, these are the givens. As I think about these are questions. Okay, they provide the your login form. Okay, these are my login form, and user is going to be enter the username as a one admin. Okay, and password should be 123. The both the username and password should be correct. If not, it should be a invalid message. Something kind of invalidate username and password should be that's invalid. Something like the errors. Okay, we'll see how to write the codes for the inside the save buttons, login button. Okay, first thing I'm going to use in login button. First thing I have to use variable declarations. I'm using user name. Username should be a txt username dot sorry dot text, and I'm going to using password as well. String password should be a txt password. Okay, and after that I have to write the code for this one's the validation part. Okay, for the validation part I'm using if condition. If okay, if condition, first thing I have to use username. Okay, username should be admin. Think about user going to be write up user going to be enter the their name. It's going to be invalid. Okay, user should be enter their name. User is going to be enter admin. For that one you're using equal option. Okay, equal option and inside the double quote admin. Okay, when you're writing some these things, username and password should be correct. We have to use operation as called AND operation. We should use AND operations. AND means the both conditions should be a true. Okay, and password should be a equal 123 123. Okay, if it's okay, I'm using console right line success. Okay, success. If not else, console right line should be a invalid use input. Okay. semicolon. Okay, we'll see. I'm going to run the code. Okay, I'm going to use first thing invalid username and passwords. Okay, I'm going to use clear and nine something like that. Okay, invalid one. See, invalid user input. You can see invalid user input, and I am going to use the correct one. Password should be 123 and admin should be admin. Okay, see success message. Okay, these are things, and we can give. We are not writing console something like that. For the messages, we are using message box dot show inside the double quotes brackets double quotes invalid. Okay, for successor we can write the for successor. Yeah, I'm gonna run it again. Okay, the wrong one. See, invalid user input. Okay, the correct one. See, success. Okay, this is the way of writing a codes. Okay, correct formats. These are things, the basics one. We are using equal admin equal 1 2 3. Okay, same as JavaScript, and there's a no much bit not much different between these things. Okay, and I think I'm going to use some calculation part. Okay, I'm going to create a. Okay, I'm going to create these ones. I'm going to do this ones. This. Okay, and I'm going to use some labels. Okay, labels. I'm going to use uh, label. My mouse is not working correct. Okay, label. And I'm going to use product. Okay, and I can rename the label attribute name LBL product. Okay, and I'm going to use text field as well. Xbox. Xbox. Okay, I'm going to use the text box and txt product. Okay, and I'm going to copy and paste. Okay, and I'm going to rename this one as a LBL quantity. Okay, quantity. Okay, quantity and table name should be this quantity. Text box should be a txt quantity. Okay, quantity, and it should be a price. Okay, design name is LBL price, price, and price. And I'm using this one for the txt price, txt price, and I'm using okay, and I'm using the label one for the total. Okay, total LBL total and total.